Game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the second of four between the Arkansas Travelers and the Springfield Cardinals. The Cardinals have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Chet Billingsley is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Settling in now, Kermit Yellowhorse. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Make it turn, go, make it turn.
Drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Andreas Murillo, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Villarreal has it in his tracks. And that's the 3rd out. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Coming to the plate now, Oscar Caballero, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Beckham stands at second with no outs. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yellowhorse has it in his track. The play, runner tags and heads for third. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the fly out.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And guys, the things you need to focus on today, you got to watch this team. They have the most errors in the league. You cannot be a successful ball club and kick it around and give this team extra outs. Let's see what happens.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Vincent Young. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Young.
The 1-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Yellowhorse will wait on it. And there's the second out of the inning. Digging in, Kermit Yellowhorse. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he will knock this ball down. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. If you know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Ready for another chance. Adrian Fuentes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set, and the payoff pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Now to the plate, Douglas Streeter. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Ready to take his hacks again, Joe Johnson, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. The 1-2. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Hey, when you hit a blast like that, that just shows you this kid might live up to the hype. I know he's only in Double-A ball, but with a swing like that, he's got a chance to be a big-time player in the show.
Striding into the box, Kermit Yellow Horse. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Caballero is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up.
Stepping up now, Richard Paulson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Yellow Horse moves over. 1 out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kermit Yellow Horse.
Kermit Yellow Horse.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball.
0-1.
Eastman aboard here at first with nobody out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. On the ground up the middle. Beckham for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Digging in now, Andreas Murillo.
Catcher, Andreas.
Runners on first with 1 down. In the air out to right. Villarreal has it in his sights. 2 gone. The relay throw on to first, a double play. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. The Travelers lead it 12-4. Stepping into the box, Kermit, Yellow Horse, and these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them. Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
12-8 is the way this contest ends. The Travelers scored 12 times en route to a win tonight. Tony Davies earned his 5th win of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the Arkansas Travelers and the Springfield Cardinals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Leandro Aparicio will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
At the plate, Kermit, Yellow Horse, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Lifted the other way out to left center. Bodes is calling for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Next will be the designated hitter, Joe Johnson. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Johnson.
Here it comes, 0-2. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Yellow Horse
Relay,
ranging
here we
back.
go, relay.
Leap, but he can't get it. It's off the wall. And the runner is in from second. And a relay to the plate. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park. In now, Kermit, Yellow Horse. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Yellow Horse.
He's set and the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Bodes has it in his tracks. He makes the play and that'll end the inning. So 1 run here, 1 hit, 1 error, and a couple of men left. 3 innings complete. Arkansas leads this thing 9-1. So striding in, Oscar Caballero. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Caballero.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Yellow Horse looks up. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far as the blowout continues.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
So digging in now, Kermit, Yellow Horse. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Kermit, Yellow Horse.
The right fielder, number 4. Kermit, Yellow Horse.
From the stretch. And that one stayed too low apparently. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Missed with a breaking ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. A breaking ball that time that he slaps the other way out into left center, and it falls for a base hit.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues today.
Catcher, Andrea.
4 runs here in this half inning. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Travelers lead it 11-5. Coming to the plate now, Kermit's Yellow Horse. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Digging in, Kermit's Yellow Horse. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Andres Murillo. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Popped him up. Beckham ranging into shallow right, and that's the 3rd out. 1 hit, 1 left. And we'll have to cancel those dinner reservations, partner. 11th inning coming up, and we are tied 11-11. Now at the plate, Kermit's Yellow Horse, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way.
All right, stand up, stand up.
Oh, he makes the stop. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning. Standing in, Andres Murillo, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to 3rd, but can't get him across.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
A 12-11 final in this ball game. The Arkansas Travelers scored 12 times en route to a win tonight. Raul Torrero gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. David Saucedo wraps it up for the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
minor league baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the AA Texas League. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the Arkansas Travelers and the Springfield Cardinals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jorge Ramos, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Left fielder.
Standing in, Cameron Perkins. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yellow Horse is there, and that ends the inning. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Coming to the plate now, Kermit, Yellow Horse. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Yellow Horse.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Haynes has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this in a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often. You need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately. From top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice. Pass the baton, man.
Now at the plate, Kermit, Yellow Horse. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Eastman on at first. Nobody out. And he fouls this one off. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
Stepping into the box, Adrian Fuentes. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. 0-2, here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left.
Stand up.
And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now. Stepping in, John Anthony. He drew a walk his first time up.
John Anthony.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
All right, you're here.
Left side. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings 1 home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Ready now, Ryan Jacques. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ryan Jacques.
Here it comes on 0-2. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across to score. So 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on base. On now to the top of inning number 4. Springfield's out in front, 3-0. Digging in once again, Kermit Yellowhorse. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Kermit Yellowhorse.
Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
When you dive into the numbers in this start, it's hard to believe that this guy's pitching as poorly as he has. Over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes, but a lot of those have been right down the middle, right into the hitting zone.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Yellowhorse is retired, and there's 1 away.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Vincent Young. He singled his last time up.
Young.
Here's the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Yellowhorse waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half, and Springfield leads this thing 4-1. Digging in and looking for more, Richard Paulson. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Heading out towards shallow right. Yellowhorse moves over, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Ready once again, Kermit Yellowhorse, and they're runners at the corners now.
Kermit Yellowhorse.
First pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Maybe lucky to make contact there as this curveball's hit fouled off to the left-hand side. Working for the punch out and the offering. Curveball that time, not even close.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here now the 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter
leading off the inning, Horace Bodes, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. This one's flared off to the right side. Yellowhorse ranging forward. He gets to it and makes the catch for the 1st out. Ready for another chance. Kermit, yellow horse. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit back toward the mound. He's got it. A step on second for the force, and that'll do it. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We've played 8 full, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Here's the second baseman now, Gordon Beckham, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner, but that'll be off the right field wall. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now, Richard Paulson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. Yellow horse is in pursuit. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley, because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third. Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
8-6 the final score tonight. Arkansas came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Pete Wynn gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Napoleon Looney hammers down the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious Travelers. 8 runs on 12 hits. 2 errors. They left 14 runners on base. For Springfield, 6 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 15 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 45 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening. And please drive home safely.